Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're here at the job site. Got the truck all ready to go. Insulation thrown out. This is the shed that we're going to insulate and drywall. And yeah, so we're gonna start by covering the floors and some of these other things. Yeah, it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be really, really nice. Let's go. So right here we are installing the ceiling insulation, and it was pretty hot. You know, I was cutting them all with the machete, so that was pretty cool. That was my first time doing that. But yeah, it was super duper hot, and if you notice on the ceiling, they're 2-foot spans. So we had to use the R13 with the 2-foot span, right? And then the walls are R13 with the 16-inch span. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, it was super hot. And being inside of there, you think you have shade, but you're almost like in a microwave, like an oven. But once we got the insulation up, it was time for drywall, and same thing. You know, we just knocked that out and then proceeded to the next part. Well, it's super duper hot. It's like being in an oven. Anywho, we got all the drywall put up. So now we gotta mud everything. I'm not looking forward to that whatsoever. So get in. We gotta sand everything down. I forgot the freaking corner bead again. So yeah, that's what we'll be doing. So once we got everything sanded down, it was time to give everything a second coat of drywall mud. Now, like I said, it was so freaking hot that inside of my little float tray, the stuff was just drying up, so I had to constantly keep on, you know, cleaning my tools. So it was raining like crazy, and we got the cloud is, I don't know if it's heading that way or what, but anyway, I had to bring everything right here in here and try to not paint, but prime everything. And I'm using a PVA primer for drywall just to seal it up. Man, it's coming out juicy. Woo. So we're wrapping it up. We're wrapping it up for our day, and man, let me tell you, this PVA primer that I used left it flawless. Man, I can't even believe that PVA primer right there left it. It almost looks like professional grade paint. Like, I just can't believe it. First time using the product, and I am super satisfied. So tomorrow we'll be painting, so I gotta get the paint. Can't forget that. Probably will, but hopefully not. But yeah, I mean, last few days, let me tell you, whether it's hot, it's humid, it's you can't tape, I can't float, or can't do nothing. It's like, man, it's all good though. It always works out. God always has a plan for us, and He always comes through. Let's go. So today, now we're back at the project. Got everything loaded. I don't know if you guys can hear me with the fans on and the yard guys cutting the yard, but look how it turned out. It's like solid white. To me, it looks sick, but they wanted coconut color. So today, Tiki for the homeowner. So let's get into that. So when I'm painting, I like to do my inside corners first, and then I'll transition to the ceiling and then to the walls. But with this, you know, Tiki shed being all one color, you know, it kind of really doesn't matter how you do it, just as long as you get every bit of the white painted up. You know what I'm saying? The homeowner was this close to
basically just leave it in white. I think it looks awesome white, but the thing is that this thing is a tiki shed. So when we put, they're gonna have like bamboo stuff, like all around here and all around here. I think even on the ceiling. But anyway, when we put our bamboo, if we leave it white, you'll be able to see right through it, you know? So if we put it dark, it'll all blend in, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, not only that, I done spend like 70 bucks on paint, which I don't care about that, to be honest with y'all, because I would have to just repaint everything that I did white, which it's such a dark color. I probably need like 2 coats, because it's not even a paint, it's a primer. It's that PVA primer. So, but anywho, I'm gonna get back to painting.
It was actually the wife that came out and told me, or asked me why am I painting it brown? And I explained to her that her husband is the one that wanted it brown. And so she preferred it white, but you know, after talking to her about the bamboo thing and how you'll see the white through it, she's like, okay, but just only do 1 coat, just 1 coat. I was like, all right. Right here, I was getting ready, I was explaining to you guys that we were gonna put on one side, which is like when you come in, so the left side, an 8-inch shelf, and then on the right side, a 6-inch shelf going across the entire thing. But Mr. Dave ended up showing up and he suggested that we just do 1 shelf, which I'm gonna point out right here, at that height, going all the way across, but leaving like a 2-foot stop. Basically, like you'll see me point it out right here, so that he can put one of his surfboard tiki things right up in that corner. So it kind of worked out.
Which he wants them 10 inches wide. So we're gonna mark 11 and a half. The reason why is because my rip guide is 1.5 inches away. So when I have that, this one here. I'm gonna build these shells out here, and then we'll go and put them up here in a bit. Problem is, I'm a one-man band today, so you know it's gonna be a little difficult, but we'll get it. You have that just like that, and you have this just like that. Damn. Damn. Have it all nice and tight for you. That's it. There you go. Nice and level. Well, now we got the shelves put up. I don't know how well y'all can see that, but we got the shelves put up. The first one was really the hardest one, but once I had that one up, I just used my clamp, which is down there, to hold these two together while I had the 4-foot level on top of here. and leveled it off and poked a screw through, right, just to hold it in place. But now we're gonna slide on the top, and the tops, that's why I pre-cut them. There are 3 of them. I don't need 3 of them. But yeah, so let's check that out. Ooh. Look at that. Nice and smooth, man. Shelves are up. Nice and super freaking sturdy. You already know what time it is. I think we are gonna put a brace. What we gotta do before we go crazy, make sure that we're level. There it is. Just like that. Look at that. Look at that. Man, you can't get no better than that. So I'm finally wrapped up with the shelves. Pretty much wrapped up with everything, and it's actually getting ready to rain. Got a big old storm cloud coming in. The winds are super heavy, but this is pretty much what it turned out like. Mr. Dave is gonna put all the bamboo stuff all around the walls and the ceiling. Is gonna start putting on his Tiki boards and netting and all this other stuff. But that's it for this project, ladies and gentlemen. I'm out. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and whatever else people say to do. Hey.